All right, here with Blake Russell from the U.S. Blake, over the last several years now, at 35, you've established yourself as one of the best marathon runners the U.S. has seen. Only short of Dina's medal, you've got one of the greatest careers that we've seen in the last 5 to 10 years for U.S. runners. Talk about going in. Oh, I'm not embellishing. I've read the statistics. Talk about your place in American marathoning over the last, say, 5 to 6 years.
I think I've been really consistent. I've had, all my marathons have been like 2:29 to like 2:33. So I haven't quite hit the big one yet, but I know that it's kind of, I'm working towards that, and I've been a couple, women just even like the last 2 years, like Desiree and here have been running like exceptionally well. So I think I wouldn't consider myself one of the best marathoners in history, but I would like to by the end of my career. So we're still working on that. I'm not ready to give up yet.
Now, fourth at the 04 Olympic trials, and then you get on the podium and get on the team in 08 here in Boston, and go off to the Olympics, 28th place or 27th place at the Olympics. Talk about the Olympic experience and how that either motivated you to now, or how what the experience was leading up to the race.
It was exciting. I mean, it was just, can't quite put it into words how exciting it is to finally make an Olympic team, and I don't think it really hit me until I got there. And it's such a great honor and such a huge deal. And running the race was actually kind of fun because the pressure was a little bit off. That I think it's more. I was more nervous trying to make the team, obviously, than going into the Olympic Games marathon. It's hard to do. It's hard to make an Olympic team.
Well, at least at the Olympics, you only have to run against 3 Kenyans and 3 Ethiopians, but in these major marathons, you've got 15 Kenyans, 15 Ethiopians.
Yeah, and people ran a little bit better than I thought they would in Beijing. I kind of thought the weather would be a little bit more of a factor, and people would come back more than they did, and they really didn't. Because I'd kind of gone in hoping to be more like top 15, and so I was a little disappointed with my place. So if anything, I think it motivated me to hopefully get back to the Olympic Games and finish higher.
And you've got some great places at Chicago in 04 and 05, 6th and 9th place respectively. How do you feel now? Is this your first time at Boston?
Yeah, the first time. I mean, running the Boston, the Olympic trials, but it was a totally different course, obviously. So first time, and you're looking forward to finally running a marathon that has like a lot of energy and like crowd support.
Now, a lot of women marathoners these days have taken their maternity time and then come back and have been, almost a better runner than prior to having a kid. Talk about how that affects, your training, your mental preparation. Obviously, your workload is a little bit tougher raising a child. Talk about how that, all of that kind of mixes together in your training.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, tougher. I think that people come back stronger for a couple reasons. For me, I feel stronger, but I think it's a lot of it is getting rid of injuries. Had a little bit of a downtime, like physically and mentally, and then had a few struggles like when I was pregnant, but now I'm in a pretty good routine, and it's just nice to actually. I feel like I haven't gone into a marathon since probably back to 2004. That I haven't had like a pain that I've been training through or something that's been bothering me. So I'm looking forward to going in like injury-free for once.
Now you've been sitting next to Kara all morning here. Have you gotten any secrets? Maybe some strategies she's been talking about?
I'm sure she's saving those for race day.
Okay. So she's been tight-lipped sitting right next to you.
Yeah, it's still, it's other Americans, but you're still competitive. So.
Do you have a pretty good strategy all set for Monday, or is it just going to be more kind of see how the field unfolds?
Definitely a bag of tricks. So. I think you do have to kind of feel things out a little bit, and then, then go from there. But, I definitely have my own race plan, and that's the great thing about the marathon is that I know I've run plenty of marathons, like completely by myself from start to finish. So if that's what ends up happening, I can do it again. It's not the most fun way to do it, but, it's doable. So it just depends. I'll try and just run my own race.
All right, great. Good luck Monday.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Thanks a lot.